Their center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
I believe it's about that time.
Turn Rachel on with. This is my friend, Todd.
He makes me laugh.
From Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, super!
What a crackpot.
Would you please just listen?
Really fun. And it's free.
Oh boy, this is great.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Hey, Stella!
We have a Stella the Lost Dog update. Oh my gosh. This is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. I got a lot to get to. My buddy Ron Otto's back from a family reunion. I got some questions for him about that and some other stuff, but I got to get right to this update on Stella. Now, calm yourselves. As of this moment, I don't believe Stella has been located and recovered or rescued or found or whatever. However, on the Lost and Found Pets of Xenia, Ohio and surrounding area, which I am a card-carrying member of that group on Facebook, update on Stella, need your urgent help. This was posted probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. We have a credible sighting of Stella in Bellbrook today. Now they're asking, if you are in the area, please watch for her, check your Ring cameras, and if you see anything, please do not chase her. They keep saying that. Don't chase her. She will run. So if you happen to be in the Bellbrook area, and you're driving home from work, keep an eye out. It's a bolo. Be on the lookout. This could be the day. We don't know. I don't know anything more about any of this than what's right here on this page. So maybe somebody out there in Bellbrook listening has more details. But I just wanted to get that out there because we got to get this dog found. This dog has been lost now for going on a month, it seems. And it'd be nice to bring her home. Let's bring Stella home. Bring her home and cash in. No, come on now. That's not why we're looking for her, right? Run! You say you were at a family reunion, but you were out looking for Stella, weren't you?
Well, yeah. Well, I have to tell you that she's not in Pennsylvania.
That's true. Is that where you were at?
Yeah, I was in Pennsylvania.
Well, this morning I saw you in the meeting, and I mentioned I have a friend that goes to Pennsylvania every year. It's not the same reunion, is it?
No,
okay.
It's a different one. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Are you sure? I mean, this could be another branch, and you just don't know.
Well, I'm not hitting up all the family reunions, just mine.
Okay, just the Ottos.
Yes.
Most of the Ottos.
Keep it to the Ottos, yeah.
And you say that it used to be a once every 10-year thing, and now they're trying to do it more often.
Yeah, they're trying to get it going here. So, we'll see how that goes.
We don't have those in my family. We don't have family reunions. For one, we all live pretty close to each other, right?
Right.
So holidays are kind of like a reunion, but beyond that, we're not really interested in seeing.
We have family members that won't see other family members, and they live 5 miles down the road. So that's probably why they're trying to do these reunions.
Now, here's the big question: do you all get auto reunion T-shirts?
No, but that was discussed. So
maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Oh boy,
yeah. The other thing I wanted to ask you real quick, today is National Egg Day. Do you eat eggs in the morning for breakfast?
Just about every morning. I kind of mix it up every morning, but I do love me an egg.
Okay, so how do you like your eggs made? Because I asked the question on my Facebook, and the options, and somebody added an extra egg, which I wasn't expecting, but soft scrambled, over hard boiled, poached, sunny side up, over easy, soft boiled, hard scrambled, or jammy.
Jammy?
It's like soft boiled.
Okay.
So it's like hard boiled, but it's soft inside.
Okay. I've never done that
Yolky,
before.
Little yolky. But then somebody added, deviled. Who eats deviled eggs for breakfast? But I guess that is true. You could have deviled eggs for breakfast if you wanted.
Yeah, there's pickled eggs too. And
No,
I ain't eating those.
Yeah. So how do you like your eggs?
Oh, over easy is probably the favorite. Scrambled's real close.
Yeah, I go with the scrambled almost every time.
When it comes to scrambled, I don't do like runny scrambled. No, you got to cook them.
Oh yeah. And with cheese, do you like cheese in them?
Love me some cheese.
Oh yeah, some good
cheese. A little Frank's Red Hot in there too.
Oh yeah. That's good
fantastic
stuff. That's good stuff. Now here's the other. I've been holding on to this story for a few days because you've been on your family reunion.
Just for me.
Just for you. So you and I talk about baseball on the show quite frequently, and we're in the midst of it, right? Yep. And this is the first year that the major leagues are using the ABS system.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who don't know, this is the automated balls and strikes. It's like a little square. You see it up on your screen. And if the ball goes in and it's in the square and the umpire calls a ball, the batting team can say, hey, wait, or I guess it'd be the other way around, wouldn't it?
The pitcher, the hitter, and the catcher can all
there you go.
Challenge. Yeah.
So people know about this. We've talked about it on the show before. There was a new survey done just recently, 2,000 Americans, on the number of people who are supportive of the ABS. Do you have any guesses on how many people think that this is a great thing?
If it's a great thing?
Yeah, that they support it.
I'd probably go 40 on that.
Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable.
I got it.
I'm going to give it to you, 38%.
Oh,
it was nearly 4 in 10 respondents think that the computer calls of balls and strikes is great.
I knew a majority of people were not going to like it.
20% said they don't like it. 42 said they don't know how. I love this. This is 42% said they don't know what to think about the new change at all.
Yeah.
So it's not so much that more people hate it. It appears more people don't care. I have no idea what to think about it.
Yeah, they don't know what. I mean, I was there about a month ago. I mean, now we're 2 months into the season, and I am thoroughly in the camp that doesn't like it. So I gave it, hey, every change in baseball in the last 10 years, I've given it, an open mind.
Yeah.
And said, well, we'll see how this goes. Some of the pitch clock and stuff like that, I thought I would hate it, but I actually really like it, and it's a good idea. But this ABS thing, no, I'm not with it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
So do you just don't like the fact that they can question the umpire? You like the umpire's authority as baseball tradition sort of dictates that what the umpire says, that's that, and that's the end of this discussion?
No, I think it opens up a can of worms because you have strategy along this because you can't be challenging every pitch. You get two challenges. If you get it right, you keep going with your 2 challenges, but every one you miss, you lose a challenge. And there are times, there was a game last week, I know I watched with the Guardians, there was like 8 challenges in the first inning. And I mean, it was crazy.
Wow.
They just kept stopping the game. The umpire has to come out from behind home plate. That call's being challenged. He announces to the crowd, and then they wait on the screen to see where it goes. And then it's back to baseball again. And it's kind of driving me crazy because it looks to me just on the surface like it's a 50-50 thing.
Right.
Sometimes the player's right. Sometimes the umpire's right. And just, isn't that kind of what balls and strikes are? You know what I mean?
That game you're talking about, was it Angel Hernandez umpiring?
I don't even know.
He's got quite the reputation.
I don't know if he's even, I'm not sure. I hope he's not.
But here's the other part. 25% in this poll said that they want to see even more automation in sports and less reliance on referees and umpires.
That's interesting. I've never been in that camp. You're taking the human element away when you get rid of the umpires.
I'm going to disagree a little bit with you. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like the balls and strikes, I'm okay with the computer calling it. In fact, I'm fine with the computer calling it all the time.
Every pitch.
Because then that way it's either right or wrong, right? You see it right there. It's either a ball or a strike. The umpire comes in when maybe it's a foul tip, right?
Yeah.
That could happen. And the umpire's there for balks.
And you could use your first base umpire and third base umpires, depending on which way the hitter is hitting.
But I don't. I don't like the idea of like instant, or I wouldn't say instant replay, because now we have instant replay in baseball. You can challenge a call, right?
Yeah,
yeah. I was watching a video the other night of that incident. It's probably been 10 years now, but it was pitcher was on the verge of a perfect game.
Yeah,
and it was a weak grounder to first base, and the pitcher ran over to cover first, and the first baseman tossed him the ball. He clearly beat the runner to the bag, and the umpire called him safe, and he lost his perfect game. And then later, the umpire agreed that, I screwed it up.
Yeah, there's Joe West who blew that, and
can't go back.
Couldn't go back.
Right.
Couldn't go back again.
And you couldn't back then. You couldn't challenge it.
Well, what I've always said is if a player lets a ball roll through his legs and it gets an error, he can't have a do-over. There's no mulligan there.
Well, that's true.
If a hitter completely misses a pitch right down the middle, he can't just tap his helmet and say, you know what, I want to redo that pitch. Can we redo that pitch? No, you can't.
I understand that.
But I do understand what you're saying. If you're going to call these pitches, do it either all automated or all human being, and don't halfway it.
I agree. There, you and I, we have found common ground, Ron.
Yes.
I knew we would.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. And I'm glad you're back. I hope you had fun at the family reunion.
I sure did.
Awesome.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, I'm glad, Julie. I got your email. Thank you. Sorry about that. They actually they had you in the system as Julie Dingham. Dingham. And they not only had your email spelled Dingham, they had your last name as Dingham. So I think they just heard D instead of B. So sorry about that. Clinton, why are you sore? Did I miss something? Did you have a procedure today? Are you holding a bag of frozen peas on your lap? Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, major repair. Oh, good. Okay, so you were just repairing it. I saw a piece of equipment. I thought, oh, God, it fell on you or something, but it just, it kicked your butt. The repair kicked your butt. I got you. Oh, okay. So the live stream and you're listening on 95.7. Well, there is a delay. So I don't know. They may not be in sync. Joel, they won tickets on the show a while back. I think Harvey won tickets for Santana, and Julie won tickets for Mellencamp. This was when I gave tickets away a while back. They probably took current events quiz or something. Oh, and we do have air show tickets. Hey, by the way, Ollie, we do have air show tickets to give away. I forgot to mention that. I'll just play a sound effect of a right B flyer flying over, and we'll take caller 6. But I'll tee it up. So. Do
you think that'll be in this hour or the next hour? Because they have it scheduled for today. Ian is coming in after 6.
Oh. I'll do it before 6 because it's Wing It Wednesday. I've got somebody coming in at 6:30. You won't believe what I saw today when I was out at lunch. I'm going to talk about it here in a minute. Clinton, I got that story. I got that one. That's coming up. Nope, that's not what I saw. I'm going to get to it.
An early morning chase leads to 2 arrests. We'll have the latest at 5:30 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
You have to admit that he is a lot of fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. By the way, it is Wing It Wednesday. We're going to have a guest in after 6:30. Wing It Wednesday brought to you by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. Rachel Zidaroff from the United Rehabilitation Services are going to be here talking about the Miamisburg, the first Miamisburg Barstool Open. That's coming up after 6:30. I was here early today for some meetings. Usually I don't get in between like noon and 1. So generally I'll eat lunch before I come in. But today I was here early. We had a bunch of meetings, and I left for lunch. And I went to Culver's. down there in Moraine, and I kind of went sort of a weird way because it's a beautiful day and I wanted to get out and I wanted to enjoy the weather. Had the sunroof open, had the windows down, had the music blaring. And I drove by a house on Dorothy. And if I hadn't seen this before in my life, I would have done a triple take. But it is a beautiful day. The temperature's in the 80s. There were people out sunbathing, bikinis, sunbathing. They were laying on their roof of their house. They were on top of the roof, taking in the sun. And I thought, well, wait a second. Why are you, first of all, there's two sides to the roof. Maybe don't be lying towards Dorothy. Lie on the other side for gawkers, so gawkers aren't watching. But I've seen this before. And I don't know if this is like a normal thing that people do. And I will admit, this was a younger person up there. I could tell it was a younger person. I mean, I wasn't gawking. I'm just saying I could tell. But who does that? It doesn't seem very safe. And how'd they get up there? I mean, I understand that, some doctors say tanning salons, maybe not a good idea. Tanning beds, not a good idea. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But I think there's more danger of them falling off the roof than there is anything from a tanning bed. I'm just saying. So, look, if you're thinking of being daring, don't. Oh, some Clinton on the live stream. Well, ladders, of course. Of course, I'm sure it was ladders, but that's an awful far way to go to get a tan. I mean, come on.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to.
Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
It's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Live from the WH.
No, I'm fine. It's fine that you mentioned that. But it doesn't that seem a little much to, extreme to go to get a tan, climbing on the roof. Hey, Oliver. 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 Can you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ron. My bad. My bad. Wrong button. Sorry. Oliver, would you do me a favor? Would you run to the printer and bring me what I printed off? Yeah, I got you. Thank you. Sorry about that, Ron. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I was like, can you hear me in there when I'm talking to Ron?
No, not when you're talking to Ron.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can hear Ron when he's talking to you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well. Hey. No. He was done. Ron's a pro. I think he would just keep going. He might stumble just a second because when you talk into somebody's headphones in the on the talk back, it's not quiet.
Dayton's news
all talk
and talk
all the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Don't give me that politics, Jazz. It's not my racket.
People are tired of hearing nothing but doom and despair on the radio.
Everyone just relax, all right?
The problems of the world are not in my department.
Now, who would like a cookie?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Here in a minute, I don't know if you heard this morning on Miami Valley's Morning News with Larry Hanskin. There was an incident at the Miami Valley Golf Club on Monday. It has to do with somebody driving on the golf course in a truck. And I've got the call that Larry had this morning with the gentleman from the Miami Valley Golf Association. We're going to listen to that here in a minute. It's quite entertaining. But first, I got to talk to Lori in Dayton. Hey, Lori, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you, Todd?
I'm well. Now, you weren't the one on top of the roof sunbathing in Kettering today, were you?
No, that would not have been me. No.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
I've seen that once before. I remember my wife and I were driving through a neighborhood in Beaver Creek when we were searching for homes to buy. And we turned a corner and there was some woman on the back of her roof bathing out in the sun on the roof. I'm like, that's a little odd, but anyway.
Well, you do what you got to do if it's convenient.
I suppose.
Yeah, well, I wanted to share that years ago, my husband and I lived on Troy Street, over not too far from Dayton Children's.
Okay.
And we lived in an apartment that was above a store. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And next to us, there were 3 apartments on the top and 3 stores on the bottom. The building is still there. And then we were on the end apartment right next to the laundromat. So our building was actually attached to the laundromat.
Okay.
So my sister-in-law lived with us for a while. And while she did, she would occasionally climb out the window and tan on the roof, because of course, you couldn't really be seen from the street. I mean,
yeah, right. That makes sense.
Other neighbors that were upstairs maybe could, looked out their windows, could see you, but but there was no gap between our apartment and the laundromat, so there was no safety risk of falling.
Sure. That makes sense because you're in an apartment. Where else are you going to tan? You'd have to go somewhere else. You'd have to leave the complex to go find someplace to tan. My thinking is that this person that was on their roof, you got a yard. You got a yard. Why? What's the story with is it because the roof was black that they think that that's going to attract or absorb more sun and heat? I don't know.
That's possible. I mean, I guess there's some truth in that. I mean, depending on how steep the roof is, I personally wouldn't get up there, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, were they trying to avoid dogs in the neighborhood or what?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just never, first of all, I'm not one to go out and tan because I don't tan. I burn. But I would never think of going on my roof to do that.
No, there's a lot of things you can do on a roof, but tanning is probably not the best.
That is true. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate your call. Have a good one. That line's open 937-957-1290. All right. So here's what happened. I'm not gonna reveal it all because I want you to hear the story. Larry Hanskin was talking to a gentleman this morning. I believe his name was Steve. And there was it was the U.S. Senior Open final qualifying tournament that took place on Monday at the historic Miami Valley Golf Club. The 18-hole stroke play event featured a blend of PGA Tour winners and elite amateurs. And you might be able to relate to this because we have a lot of golf courses in the area that run along very busy roads. And I've always wondered about cars getting doinked by bad golfers.
Steve Jurek, the executive director of the Miami Valley Golf Association, joins us now to tell us about, a rather unusual event that took place during that qualifying round. Steve, can you describe to our listeners what happened?
An amateur from Kentucky with a shot left on number 12, exiting the property, or at least we believe exiting the property, and it struck a red pickup truck owned by a fellow by the name of Sean. And Sean, who, to his credit, handled himself pretty well based on the circumstances. You can imagine what it would be like getting a golf ball hitting your windshield. Drove onto the golf course, and basically he had a couple of words with the group, and then he drove back to the golf shop, and we basically filled a police report, and judging from his appearance and all that kind of stuff, I can guarantee he takes trucks and stuff like that onto properties all the time, because he clearly, was in a hole that day because he's just coming from work. So it's a little after 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yes. What transpired next?
Sean, the fellow who was driving the red truck, came over, drove on to the golf course through the maintenance area, drove through I guess he would probably have to go through like 6 and maybe 7 to get to a 12. It's right there. So he basically drove the truck onto just to the right of 12 fairway. Golf balls leave properties quite frequently around the Miami Valley and around the world. But the timing was just almost impossible to imagine.
Every time I go by a golf course that's right along what's the golf course in Kettering that's right along Oliver, what's you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Hills and Dales.
Hills and Dales, yeah. I always think about that because when I was out riding around today, when I saw the bikini sunbather on the roof in Kettering, I was driving down that road heading to Culver's there in Moraine.
It's a busy road.
And I was watching people tee off right along that road. And I'm like, I'm glad that there's like a row of trees there, but still, I'm sure there's people out there that have been doinked by errant golfers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's scary, man.
I would not want to play on that course because I would be the one who breaks somebody's window. I would be the guy that incurred the wrath of Sean in his pickup truck, racing down the fairway after me. Lordy. That would be a lawsuit. And speaking of lawsuits, we have a lawsuit lottery.
I can't drop a lawsuit.
Going to court.
Lawsuit? It's private. Gonna sue him?
No deal. We're going to court.
I'm going to sue the pants off you.
They just got a favorable ruling on a lawsuit.
Enough, sir. You are out of order.
Yeah, that's, I guess, community golf course, right? That's community, but it's right there in the Hills and Dales area. Yeah. So I saw this story today, and I feel bad for this woman because this has happened to me before. I didn't sue. I thought about it. I really did. But when I talked to my buddy Charlie, who's an attorney, he said, yeah, you probably don't have much to go on there. Virginia woman has sued Outback Steakhouse for $1.5 million, claiming that she was injured when she slipped inside their restaurant. This 56-year-old woman was there with her family. This was in May of 2023. She walked to the restroom, and she alleges that she slipped on or stepped on a slippery substance. I have to get a good sound effect here. Hold on real quick. That appeared to be mashed potatoes. That wasn't the sound effect I was going for. It was more
boot to the head.
But she slipped flat on her face there in the restaurant. And now she's suing for $1.5 million. Now, she argues that there was no warnings posted about the spilled mashed potatoes, but you don't put up a warning that, hey, don't walk over here. There's some mashed potatoes. You just go clean the mashed potatoes up, right? I mean, maybe if you're going to be, mopping a floor, then you put up a warning, which brings me to my personal story. Years ago, I was playing chauffeur for a buddy of mine who was celebrating his class reunion with Carroll High School. And part of the party was at Bar Louie, which is no longer there, but it was at the Green. And I was 100% sober, 100% sober. I was the designated driver for my friend. But at some point in the evening, I had to use the restroom. So I go to the restroom, and I'm coming out of the restroom. And as I get to the end of the bar, and people that had gone to Bar Louie, you know where I'm talking about, I get to the end of the bar, which is sort of the station where the servers would gather to get their drinks and whatnot. And there was a woman, a young woman, who was mopping. And she had mopped the whole area. Now, I hadn't seen her start mopping because I was in the bathroom. But when I come out, I step onto this surface, which is like a slick surface, or, like a linoleum or whatever it is. And, that's what it was. That's what it was. I went down to the ground. I was pummeled. I mean, I was down on the ground. What made it worse is I was wearing white jeans. Yeah. And then I get up, and everybody's looking at me like they think I'm like the drunk fool, right? Because when you see somebody in a bar fall down, you think, oh, they're drunk. But I wasn't drunk. I was 100% sober. But here's the other part of this. Leaning next to the bar, it says caution wet floor, but it's leaning. She hadn't even put up the sign. And I said, Miss, you put the sign up and then you start mopping. not the other way around. This is not hard. The second time that this happened to me was also at the green, and these are true stories, hand to God. I'm going into the pub, the English pub, and it had been snowing, so there was a lot of water, a lot of ice, whatever. I walk into the entrance, and I slip there in the little foyer, the little entrance, down to the ground, and I split my pants. Again, 100% true. If you've listened to the show for any amount of time, you know this is the kind of thing that happens to me. But here's the even better part to that story. I wasn't there to belly up to the bar or meet some friends for drinks. No. I was there for a job interview. So the entire time I was interviewing with this woman, I had a gigantic split in my crotch. But I did get the gig.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I did. I got the job. Do. Not our problem, but it looks like Channel 7 is off the air. They're back on now. Something must have happened in the Ignite studio. Oh, my. We just ran a commercial for David Lee Roth. He's playing at the Rose on the 9th. The tag, the best there ever was. I think that's it. Somebody tripped over a cable. Somebody on the live stream joked and asked if someone had tripped over a cord and took 7 off the air. One of the mornings that I was, when I first started, was filling in doing the morning show on the Eagle. I was actually live in the studio. I don't know what the piece of equipment is, but there's actually a in the studio, like if you hit a button, you could take it off the air. They didn't put a cage over it. And I'm sitting there working on production because the panel's right there. Nancy comes running into the studio and says, "We're off the air. We're off the air." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "We're off the air." But I was still playing music. My knee hit it. Next morning, there was a cage on it.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO-FM, Pleasant Hill.
Man is wanted on child porn charges. We'll have the latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
So what's wrong with having a little fun, huh?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. That's the sound of the Right Beat Flyer. And that's your cue to call. Number 6-937-957-1290. Caller 6. You're going to score tickets to the Dayton Air Show, which is happening next weekend. And the Blue Angels are going to be there, just to name a few. So if you'd like to score a family 4-pack, be that 6 caller, 937-957-1290. I haven't had an opportunity to play this one for a while. And
he's the coolest pope around. He's the coolest pope in Vatican Town. He's the cool pope, the coolest pope around.
And God said, let there be chill.
Cool pope.
I love that. I love that. Well, very rarely do I have any sort of Catholic-related news, but we are a big Catholic area here in the Miami Valley, and I'm sure with all the Catholics that are here, there's someone that has visited the Vatican City, and you've gone souvenir shopping around Vatican City, and maybe you have one of these in your house. It's a calendar, and it features, now this is true, I'm not making this up, don't strike me down, a sexy priest calendar. Somebody put out a calendar, black and white, very artistic, artsy photographs of gentlemen wearing priestly wear. And apparently this has been around for decades. The guy the photographer who puts this out says that in the last 20 years, he has sold tens of thousands of these calendars. Now, why am I bringing this up? Apparently, he recycles a lot of these photos. Like he uses them year after year after year after year, but people buy them. It turns out that most of the men in those photos on those calendars are actually not priests. It turns out that they're mostly models. He said there might be one or two priests in there, but most of them are just models dressed as priests. So if you've got one of these priestly calendars in your house, probably not real priests.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Hey, William.
Thank you. Good job tonight. Appreciate it. I know. We'll manage somehow.
Sky, low temperature of 56 degrees overnight. Into tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, high temperature around 82 degrees. Then for Friday, same story, mostly sunny, high temperature of 83. For Saturday, a chance for scattered thunderstorms, high temperature of about 82 degrees. Into Sunday, morning showers possible, drier into the afternoon, high of 83. And for Monday, just a stray shower possible, otherwise mostly sunny and warm, high 84. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney for Dayton Severe Weather Station 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. The latest and live Doppler 7 radar is clear and sunny and really nice out this afternoon. It's currently 81 in Tip City, 82 in downtown Dayton at 607. Traffic sponsored by Christopher Tire and Auto Service.
Okay, let's get to it.
Triple team traffic.
Our next scheduled news in less than 15 minutes and immediately when it breaks. I'm Ron Otto, 1290 at 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
WHIO is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
and talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
I'm looking for the dude by the name of Todd.
He's a local boy.
He's a clever boy.
He's got the microphone.
He's got all the firepower he needs, and he ain't afraid to use it.
We heard about your broadcast.
Woo! It's like Fruit Loops.
Okay, let's get this started.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd. You know, yeah, it's just a goofy name, okay? Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is on Facebook and YouTube, and I am Todd. Coming up after 6:30, it is Wing It Wednesday. Sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. We're going to have Rachel Zidaroff here from United Rehabilitation Services. She's been on the show many times. She's great on the air, and I'm looking forward to seeing her. They've got the Miamisburg Barstool Open happening here in a couple of weeks, and she's here to talk about that. So that's coming up after 6:30 here on the show. You know, every year I look forward to this list. Uber puts out a list of items that people have left behind. People call, they say, hey, I need an Uber. I drank too much. Take me home. Or I gotta get to the airport, or I got an appointment. I don't have my car. You know, people take Ubers for all kinds of reasons. And lots of times, you know, in the hustle and bustle, you might leave something behind. Now, the most commonly left items, you're pretty standard, right? They have a top 10 list: laptop, jewelry, glasses, passport, clothing, headphones, keys, luggage, wallet, phone. Those are very common things. It would make sense, right? You forget your phone, you forget your laptop, your clothing, I guess, maybe a jacket, you know. Hopefully it's just your jacket. I left my pants in there. But there are also other items that people leave, unusual or unique, you might add. So they've put out this list, a top 50 list of things that people have left behind that are kind of unique. Now, the beauty of this list is not just the items. The beauty is thinking about what were these items for, or what were those people thinking, or how could you forget something so obvious? That's the thing that when I read these, I think, oh, well, what were they, you know? And I'm not going to go through all 50, but I will say I've chosen about 20 of these, which I think are kind of amusing. Number 48 on the list, a meat slicer. Now, I'm assuming that this person was maybe going somewhere to slice some meat. Maybe a friend called and said, hey, I've got some meat over here that needs to be sliced, but I don't have a slicer. Would you mind coming over, bringing your meat slicer? Makes sense. Makes sense. But unfortunately, no meat was sliced that day. Number 46 on the list, a child's prosthetic eye. Did it fall out and nobody noticed? I mean, how does one lose a prosthetic eye? Number 42, a package of live butterflies. Not dead, live. Were they caught? Did they go out and catch them? Or maybe they were coming from a pet store. And can you buy butterflies at a pet store? I don't know that you can. Number 40, pelvis implants. Yeah, Ian just turned his head real quick. What? I don't know. Was this maybe a surgeon who was late to a surgery and left the pelvis implants behind? Or maybe a salesman. Maybe he works for an implant company and these were, just demonstration pelvis implants. Number 38, handcuffs. Your mind can run wild with that. Number 36, a coffee table. Now, I was thinking, how can you be in the back of an Uber and have a coffee table in there with you, or even if it's in the trunk, and get out and leave without your coffee table? It's so big. But then I had a thought. I don't want to give anybody any ideas, but I'm going to put it out there. I recently got rid of a couple of flat screen TVs. And I had two that I wanted to get rid of. They were old software, they were running really slow. But I had two of them, but I only had one remote. So I took them to the Goodwill, and the guy says, we'll only take the one with the remote. We don't want the one without the remote. I said, okay, that's fair. And then I started thinking, well, wait a second. What am I going to do with this other one? Because if they don't want it, none of the other places may want it. Perhaps they didn't want this coffee table. And for the cost of an Uber, you could get rid of this coffee table without having to mess with it. I could have done that with the TV. Called an Uber. Hey, I got to take this TV to my buddy's house. Throw it in the car. And as soon as the Uber stops, I take off running. The TV's your problem now, buddy. A toboggan. Number 34 on the list. A toboggan. I'm assuming that's a slide, right? Isn't that one of those big sleds? Number 30, or could it be one of those? Isn't a toboggan also a hat, like a knit hat? Isn't that what those are called? Toboggans? I'm thinking it's a sled. A hat isn't that big of a deal. Number 31, 2 pounds of Blues Raspberry Gushers. Number 30, a welding helmet. Number 29, a wizard wand. Let's see. Number 21, a 75-gallon fish tank. Number 14, live fish. Not the same Uber, by the way. Let's see. Number 18, $200 worth of Temu items. Wow, that could have been like 2 crates of stuff. Number 15, a mannequin. Number 11, a brand new mini fridge. Number 10, gold mouth grills. I believe this has been on the list before. Somebody's losing their gold grills for their teeth. I bet it's a night after drinking. Number 8, a sack of marbles. Number 6 perplexes me. Exactly 420 donuts. 420? Yeah. I don't know. Could that have been celebration? Wouldn't it be something if it happened on April 20th at 4:20 p.m.? I don't know. Number 5, an ankle monitor. I'm just going to take this off in here, right? Just just cut it off. Number 4, this is my favorite of the whole list. A group picture of Donny Osmond and fans. He is like, what? Well, I met Donny Osmond years ago. And a picture was taken, but I never got a copy of it. So that's number 2, breast milk. And number 1, dentures with 2 teeth. So there you go. Your list of the most unique Uber items for 2026. We have some breaking the law news.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
So I got this story emailed to me from a couple of people. I think Clinton on the live stream. He's pretty active as far as sending me cool stuff. And this, a lot of people would think that this reaction was completely reasonable. A now former police detective in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, facing charges after he pulled a gun on a coworker at the police station. Any guesses on what the coworker did? Ian, hop on here. I'm going to quiz you. You've got three.
Right.
You've got three guesses.
Okay.
What did this other officer do that led to the detective pulling his gun on him? You got three guesses.
3 guesses.
What's the first one? Your first guess.
He brought an alligator to work.
You're just making it up now.
South Carolina. Anything can happen down there.
All right. Guess number 2.
He was playing with it like a Nerf gun. Like the senior Nerf gun game.
Still
happening, and this guy almost did it to
the assassin
people that were,
game.
the assassin game, and so he's like, "Hey, stop! Don't do that."
No.
Okay.
Number 3, your third guess, your
Last
final
one.
guess.
Why did did you say deputy or detective?
A detective pulled a gun on an officer in the police station. What did that officer do to get the gun pulled on him?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. He ate his yogurt from the fridge.
No, I'm sorry. You've lost.
So that tends to happen. Yeah.
The officer warmed up some fish in the microwave.
I did that here the other day. Nobody pulled a gun on me.
You actually heated up fish?
Yeah, I brought when I was filling in for Norm doing production work. I was here in the morning, and I made what I make every day around the time, which was rice and salmon. So I cooked salmon in the fridge. And
you were the one.
And Hippie yelled at me and said, "Hey, you can't have that in here anymore. You got to go eat in the break room."
The people that said this to me said that response is reasonable.
Sorry.
The detective is now no longer on the force, and you can't be doing that. You can't be pulling guns on coworkers.
You also can't be cooking fish in the microwave.
Yeah, that's that's a big no. Now here's the thing: you can, and I would argue this because I've done it. You can eat fish,
right? You just can't.
Like if you go to Captain D's, which I love.
Love me some Captain D's.
Yeah.
Oof.
But if you get it there and you bring it here and you eat at your desk or you eat at the break room or whatever, that's fine. It's just heating it up in the microwave. Don't be doing that.
I learned from my mistake.
Well, you're young. You'll learn. You'll learn.
Life lesson
It's
stuff.
the Evening Edge with Todd Holst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to.
Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
It's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO.
All right, I got to go get my guest. I'll be back.
Another Buc-ee's is due to be built in Ohio. We'll have the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Can we have some fun now, please?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
He's Ohio man, causing chaos is his plan. Breaking all the laws, on the run from dusk to dawn.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. We got an Ohio man from Cincinnati, as my grandma used to call it. Cops there say Travis Deaton broke into a home in Cincinnati. They said he broke in by stealth. I don't know what that means. Stealth? Does anybody know what that means? He was stealthy? Have some sort of stealth setting and he became invisible? I don't know. But he broke into this house. He took a shower. Then he made himself a meal. But to really, really put an exclamation point on it, he stole a pair of pants. That's right.
Was the thief Goldilocks?
I don't know. I think I need to. Cops say he stole a pair of pants and a belt belonging to the victim and ate a prepackaged meal from the home. They know it was him because witnesses saw him. There's video evidence. And when he was arrested, he was in fact wearing the victim's pants. Yeah. So I'm assuming it was men's pants. I mean, we can't really judge anymore, can we?
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire
culottes.
family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
And you are on 4. Mike 4. Mike 4. All right. Everybody say hello to Rachel.
Hi, everybody.
She's from United Rehabilitation Services. She's the COO for the moment.
For the moment.
And then she's going to be something else.
The CEO.
Yeah. There we go. Do you guys have a policy there at URS about no reheating or heating up fish in the microwave?
We don't. And it happens quite often.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you were listening. I had a story about a detective in Myrtle Beach who lost his job because in the police station, somebody was heating up fish. It was a patrolman, and he pulled his sidearm on him.
He really doesn't like that.
Yeah.
We have one employee that does it quite often.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they always use the microwave like in the boardroom.
Ugh.
So the whole area is
just no.
Right.
All right, here we go.
All talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now!
Call me.
He's laughing at us right on the radio.
Least we could do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just gonna wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is rolling on Facebook and YouTube. And it is Wing It Wednesday, an opportunity for a local nonprofit doing good works here in the Miami Valley to come on the show, talk about what they're doing, what they're up to, what fundraisers they might have going on, maybe some big events. If you're one of those nonprofits and you'd like to get on the show, we only have a couple of dates left between now and the end of the year. I think maybe 5 or 6. So if you want to get in on it, don't delay. Send me an email, eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. Well, joining me tonight, Rachel Zidaroff. She is the current COO of United Rehabilitation Services here in Dayton. And I say current because here in the not too distant future, you are becoming the CEO.
That is correct.
Can we give you applause for that? I
Sure.
don't know. Is that That's awesome. Well, congratulations. Now, when you become CEO, you will still come on the show, right?
I hope so. Will you still have
I'm
me?
not going to be. You're not going to be too important to be on my show, right?
No way. I hope you'll still have me.
Well, of course I will. I would love to have you on more often, because you bring some great food. And before we get to the Barstool Open that's going on in Miamisburg, the first annual, by the way, we got to give a shout out to
TJ Chumps.
Yes, they're one of the sponsors of this event. And you brought me some wings.
I did, with their new ginger chili and ancho bourbon sauces.
Ancho bourbon?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, I'm looking around the computer screen here, and I see a couple of boxes of...
maybe your favorite.
That's right. Now, these... Oh, my gosh, we got limited edition. Limited edition Cheez-Its?
Limited edition. I saw these, and they had your name all over them.
So what do we got here? What do we got?
These are the original Flags and Stars Cheez-Its which, by the way, happened to match Todd's shoes today.
I do. I'm wearing American flag Converse. Now, Ian, I can't put my leg up that high. I know. He's like, put your leg up so everybody can see. No, I can't do that.
I'll vouch for it. I did see his Chucks when I walked in.
Yeah.
They are red, white, and blue. And the new loaded nacho.
Oh, wow.
These will go really good with your ancho bourbon wings.
Oh, yes. Yes. This is 2 nights in a row people have brought me food. Last night I got a box of cookies from Carly's homemade cookies in Lebanon.
That sounds delicious.
Which Ian ate like half of them. Yeah. And then I took them home and Mary ate the other half.
You didn't get one?
I got like 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about food or Cheez-It, though that's a good topic.
Yes, it always
we are here to talk about the first annual United Rehabilitation Services Miamisburg Barstool Open, which is happening on Saturday, June 13th.
That's correct.
Yeah. So we know about the Barstool Open. You've been on before to talk about that. This is a cool event where you get a bunch of local businesses, restaurants, bars, and they create these really cool
putt-putt
holes, and teams just kind of tour around and have fun, have cocktails, have some food, and play mini golf. Right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, but this time you're now doing it in Miamisburg.
We are bringing this event for the first time ever to historic downtown Miamisburg, where there are 11 bars and restaurants that are all participating this time, and it's completely walkable in their Dora district.
Oh, nice.
So there's the only need for a designated driver you have is to get you there and to pick you up when you're done.
Yes.
So you can be dropped off, spend the day down there with us, starting shotgun start at 11 o'clock, get there for 10 o'clock for registration, and then a fun day of food and drinks, and it's even a costume contest.
A costume?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that you've said in the past that they've some teams will come, decked out in a theme.
They do.
Right.
And they've really taken this to the next level, Todd. We had one team, Price is Right, the Plinko board.
They came as the Plinko board.
And you could actually play the Plinko board. He would walk up to you and he had chips.
Oh, wow.
And then his partner had the wheel you could spin that they were pushing, and you could actually spin the wheel. And Bob Barker was on the team. It was just great.
Oh my gosh.
And we had a team that did Mario Kart theme. So all 4 of them had made box cars that they were wearing as cars. And they would come running in the bar and zooming around. And they really, it's just a blast. It's the best people watching. Like if you want to volunteer because you're not a golfer, we have lots of opportunities for you to get involved.
Well, you say, you may not be a golfer, but it's putt-putt.
It's putt-putt.
It's mini golf. Anybody can do that.
It's so fun. And we ask each bar when they create their hole, don't make it too hard to not get a hole in one. We want everyone to have 4 shots or less.
Yeah.
This is a fun time.
You can make, can they make the hole like big?
There's some rules around that. If you make it too big, the ball pops out all the time.
Oh, I see.
So we recommend like 4 inches wide by 4 inches deep. We've done this 27 years in up north, and then 24 years in the Oregon district. So we've kind of got some nuances that we ask them to incorporate.
Now, what I think is cool about this one, and forgive me, when the one that is downtown, when is that?
That one's the second Saturday in November every year. So it's a little chilly.
So it's a little chilly. And then you've got another one that's up north. When is that one?
The 4th Saturday in February every year. And it's really cold.
Again, but this is what's cool is that it's in June. You've got the Dora there. Like you said, it's walkable. And I'm going to predict a beautiful day.
It's supposed to be beautiful for the rest of the month. That's what they keep saying.
Yeah. So this is a great opportunity. And it's only, let's see, $160 for 4 players. When you break that down, it's not that much.
No.
And you get a complimentary hot food at every stop.
You do. Yeah. Every bar provides food. Usually it's their specialty item. So like you mentioned earlier, TJ Chumps is involved. There's one right there on the corner in downtown Berg. Several other bars and restaurants will be providing meals throughout the day. Ron's Pizza, Lucky Star Brewery, Jane's on Main, Bennett's Publical, the Legion, the American Legion down there, and the Eagles is involved. So everybody will be providing different foods. The new Peerless Mill Brewery, that used to be Star City Brewery, they're rehabbing, so they're going to be involved. Lucky Star Brewery. So lots of different options for food. They will have drink specials throughout the day, and there'll also be prizes for those team costumes.
Oh, cool. Very cool. So yeah, this sounds like a great event. But all of this, of course, just goes to benefit United Rehabilitation Services. And I know you've been on before. My listeners are very familiar with URS. But for those who maybe don't know, why don't you talk about this great organization?
Sure. So we are actually celebrating our 70th year here in the Miami Valley. We're a private nonprofit. We work with kids and adults with disabilities. We have the state's only inclusive childcare that has nurses and therapists right on site. So we're providing high needs services to kids that might otherwise be at home or causing a family not to be able to get to work, with nursing services to support those kiddos, and OT, PT, and speech. We also do adult day services for adults with disabilities in our community, and we work with them to hopefully get them a job someday in our employment services department, where we can have them placed in competitive employment in our community.
I just saw pictures. You guys just had a prom.
We did on Friday.
That was cool. So talk a little bit about that. That's kind of a neat thing, you know?
Yeah. So once a quarter, we have made an effort over the last 2 years to plan a community event in the evening where our individuals have the opportunity to sign up to come and do something that they may not otherwise have the chance to do.
Right.
We have a silent disco in the winter for them in our gym. And we just recently did the prom on Friday. So a lot of our adults, they love to dance, they love music, and they love to get dressed up and have fun, just like you and I.
Well,
so it's a great opportunity for that.
When you think about it, you know, it might have been a situation where a lot of those folks weren't able to go to their own prom.
Exactly.
You know, and for them to at least get to experience that. Can everybody go to that?
Yeah, we put it on Facebook. We let people sign up. We ask for volunteers to come help out, serve the food, take pictures, play music. We had live music this time. We had an artist, Noah Back. He's a local performer that travels around. He came and did a show for us for the client. So, yeah, there's lots of ways to get involved and help out with that.
Well, next year, keep me in the loop, because I need to go to this prom, because I got dumped the week before my prom and I didn't go to prom.
Then you're definitely coming.
So I need to. Mary and I will go to the prom next year.
Oh, that'll be great.
That would be awesome. All right,
would be great.
So once again, the first annual URS Miamisburg Barstool Open. It's happening Saturday, June 13th. 11 holes, 11 great bars. Why don't you talk about some of those bars? I know you mentioned a few of them, but let's give them all a lot of love. Because
sure,
this
I'll
is
run
great
down the list because I think I might have forgotten a couple. The American Legion Post 165, Bennett's Publical, Bullwinkle's Top Hat Bistro, the Eagles in Miamisburg, Good Time Charlie's, Jane's on Main, Lucky Star Brewery, Ron's Pizza, Star City Brewery, which that's the one that's actually Peerless Mill Brewery, and they just changed their name, Sushi Nero, and TJ Chumps.
Sushi Nero.
So that used to be the old Watermark. So they're right there on I think it's 2nd Street right there in the Berg. Yeah, they're great.
So do you think that their hole will be fish related?
I've already seen it and it's pretty amazing.
Is it kind of fish related?
It's got an underwater theme for sure.
It's got an underwater theme. Well, that's really cool. So people, if you are looking to have a good time, once again, it's down at the Dora in Miamisburg. So you can walk from bar to bar with your cocktails, your drinks, whatever. It's going to be beautiful weather. And it's Miamisburg is so walkable.
Yes. And if you haven't signed up yet, you can always sign up at our website, ursdayton.org, or you can go to any of those bars I named. They all have posters hanging in their bar. They have table tents with QR codes all over town to scan and get yourself registered.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So Edgeheads, jump on that. Once again, this benefits children and adults with disabilities here in the Miami Valley. Looking forward, what do we have coming up? It's in September again?
The Rubber Duck Regatta.
Oh, yes. You're going to come back for that.
I am.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's September 19th down at the river in conjunction with the Hispanic Heritage Festival.
Great.
And it's sponsored again by AES Ohio, so we couldn't be more thankful for that.
Awesome. Hang tight. We'll be back here with Rachel Zidaroff. She's the COO, soon to be CEO of United Rehabilitation Services here in Dayton. And we'll talk a little bit more, and then we'll wrap it up. But hang tight.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO. On every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Rain returns to the Miami Valley this weekend. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
We are going to have mad fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just gonna wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wing It Wednesday. Brought to you by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. Here with Rachel Zidaroff. She is the COO, soon to be CEO of United Rehabilitation Services here in Dayton. And we're talking about the first annual URS Miamisburg Barstool Open. And this is, like I said, last segment, this is going to be great because this one takes place during good weather, not November, not February. And they've got the Dora down there in Miamisburg. Yeah, so you'll be able to dress up in a costume, get your teams together. It's only $160 for a foursome. Break that down between 4 people. It's not a lot.
$40 a person.
40. That's right. And you've got food, complimentary food at every stop, drink specials. I mean, it just sounds like it's going to be a great time.
Great time, great day. Get your friends together, get your family together. What a way to have fun.
Yeah, shotgun start at 11 a.m.
That's correct.
And like we said, there's going to be contests for the costumes. There's prizes for first, second, and third teams. There's gift cards from all the local bars. And a lot of just a great organization and a great way to just have a little fun. And because, you know, lots of times people get hit up for donations all the time for nonprofits. And sometimes it's just like, write us a check. Here you go. But not this. Right. You get something out of it. You know, you get to go have some fun with your friends and help a great cause and enjoy the beautiful weather and the beautiful Dora down there in Miamisburg. So, Rachel, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
For being on the show. And thank you for the wings again from TJ Chumps.
That's correct.
One of your sponsors, and the boxes of Cheez-It. I love those. Those are great. I'm looking forward to the nacho.
Loaded nacho.
Loaded nacho.
And it says it's new, so hopefully they'll keep them around if they're good.
They never do.
They never do.
If it's good, it won't last.
I know. The hot honey ones.
That's right. Oh, my gosh. Those were like crack. All right, Rachel. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow night just after 5. Don't forget, you can get the podcast of this show at eveningedgetodd.com. And once again, Rachel, hit us one more time with the website if people want to go get more details.
ursdayton.org.
There you go. Have a terrific Wednesday night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow here on the Evening Edge.
Well, that's all, folks.
But if Orkin came, we partied, we conquered.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Next time we'll do better.
Well, at least he tried.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, we'll be seeing ya.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. See ya.